that and a lot of patience, a lot of prayer. You know, we somehow made it. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Chris, and for today's video, we are going to do shop my stash. Okay, first of all, I know I did a testing on my video because before I do my videos, I like to test everything out first, and I know I look like a ghost. So, I like to use this Aveeno Baby sunscreen because it's so emollient. It's perfect for the winter for me, but it gives me this white cast, but we're gonna fix that in a moment. The reason why I am doing shop my stash is because I have way too much makeup for one person, and there's a lot of makeup I have been neglecting. So I figure, you know what? I might as well kill two birds with one stone and use up my makeup, or try to use it up, and make a video because it's the weekend and it's so nice and quiet in the house. So there we go. Let's do this. Okay, first, let's start with foundation. I don't use primer because I have my sunscreen, and I find that if I have a sunscreen already and I just add another primer on top, it's just a mess. So this is an oldie but a goodie. This Hourglass foundation sticks. And I like to use the espresso, the more cool tone shade in the perimeter of my skin, and just to kind of help contour our face. Let's do that. And I added in the, you're gonna see in the video later, I added some sample stuff that I haven't had the chance to use. And I figure, you know what, I might as well use it now. And I really like this Hourglass. The formula of it is really nice. Let's use, hopefully that's not too damp. And let's blend away. There. That's okay. Next, I'm going to use the shade Golden. And we're going to use that as our highlight shade. Okay, and we're just gonna do that one right in the middle. Okay, and over here. Over here. And then over here. Just the opposite parts. Then over there. I guess let's do a little bit here, just a little bit. I don't want to put anything underneath my eyes yet because I have a lot of creasing underneath my eyes. One way for me to prevent that is to, one way for me to prevent the creasing is use less products. So let's just stamp that in. Okay. We're going to use our Master Concealer now for more highlight effect. But let's do that underneath our eyes first. Then we will highlight the rest of our face. I should have put foundation. Duh. let me get a brush for this. Now that we've done our base, let's set it with this RCMA original powder. I haven't used this powder in for so long, and so let's use it up. And what I'm going to do is just put a little bit here, just a little bit on the back of my hand first to just set my lids. Unfortunately, the Patrick Star powder is almost gone, and I'm just trying to save it. I wish they'll bring it out. Please, Patrick Star, bring out the Patrick Star powder. MAC Patrick Star, please. I really like to set my brows because otherwise it's too emollient, and that's the part where I want it to be matte. And because it's winter time, I do not set my whole entire face. I do the nose, this area, this highlighted area. What is this? And then, of course, we are going to set that. Oops. We're going to set that. Just to make sure we know where we want it to be highlighted. Okay. And then try to get rid of as much crease as possible. We are going to use just a teeny tiny amount and just set the under eye teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. I grab a powder and then I wipe it again. I grab a powder and wipe it again. And just like the excess of that, that's what's going underneath my eye, because again, that one just gets really, my under eye just get really crepey if I'm not careful. And then for the rest of my face, let me just use the excess and for my contour powder, I will be using my Lunatic Cosmetics contour palette. This is supposed to be a foundation brush, but because it has that nice tapered end, I don't know if you can see, has that nice tapered end, it really suits me to use it as a contour. And so I'm just gonna set that part, just gonna set it with the nose. We'll use the lighter contour, just a little bit, just to again redefine that, because it's, you know, it went away when we were adding powders. We're just redefining, adding shadows to our face. Before anything else, I want to use this Airbrush Perfecting Powder from It Cosmetics, and we're just going to add more. This is just literally just to make sure I have enough sunscreen. Because this has SPF 50, so that's literally that's the goal of this powder, is just to make sure I don't depend on powder for sunscreen, but I do like knowing that I have extra on my face, just for good measure. And I feel like it helps blend everything out too, so hey, win-win. We're going to bronze up our face with this Physicians Formula. I haven't used this actually in a hot minute because I've just been so lazy and using the bronzer for the Lunatic Cosmetics, but I haven't been using the contour for that. So it's just kind of nice to have. I haven't been using this butter bronzer either. So let's do it. I like to use this. Oh, it smells so good. I like to use that just for my nose. Again, because I like to use lighter shades in the center of my face and darker in the perimeters of my face. And the base is done. We're set. We are looking chiseled. Great. Now, we're going to use, oops, I added powder to it. Anyways, we're going to use this Dip Brow by Anastasia. I haven't used any Anastasia brow product ever. This is my first time, and so good luck to me. But I've been wanting to use their products for such a long time, but brow products lasts me for a while, so I still have my benefit. Such a cute, it's a cute little, oops, got too much. Let's see if that works. I think I put too much. Okay. Let's see. Wow, that is intense. Wow. Okay, guys, I need to have my mirror right in front of me, so I'll be back and I'll share with you my thoughts, okay? Okay. That was a struggle bus to use that pomade, but I will be putting this in a nice Ziploc bag, and I will be retrying them again and see what shade I am, because I think what I'm going to do is do my brows first. I think that's the thing, because I need to play with this and really see how it works. But one thing I like is the opacity of this pomade, and it's a lot more opaque than my Benefit one. So I think I'm going to practice more and get better. Okay, I will definitely practice more. And I'm so happy I got a sample of this, because you get quite a lot in it. And the only thing is, I wish they would put the shades of it right at the back, but you know, I can figure that out. But I like the opacity of it. I did end up using this, you know, this is what I use for my brows. I put that in my eyebrow routine. I'll link it down below if I remember. America is remember, okay? Anyways, so that's, you know, the combination of that and a lot of patience, a lot of prayer. You know, we somehow made it. We somehow made this. I know it's not perfect, but you know what? For me using that for the first time, I'm really proud. And I think what I'm going to do is, when I finally purchase the Anastasia, I'm gonna go get the powder with it. And I heard their eyebrow brush is really good, so I will try that. But you know what? I really like how opaque it is, but it's one of those things you still need to put powder on top to bring it down a notch, because as soon as you put it, it's like boom, pigment, and I like it to be dark but soft. Does that make sense? But anyways, okay, let us move along. This was the catalyst of making this video, because I said, you know what, I haven't shown the Naked palette in action, and I have not been inspired to use this at all, because I don't really like this palette. But let's give it another chance, otherwise it's just gonna be given away, I guess. So okay, we've already set our lid, so let's get going and use this palette. Let's use Virgin as our all over shade. All over shade. Yeah, let's just use, you know what? No, let's use Naked. Let's use Naked to set everything. Actually, no. Let's use a Virgin. I'm going back and forth. Ooh, that is shimmery. So maybe that's not a good, you know what? Let's put that there. How about that? I didn't realize that. So do that first. Let's add Buck to our crease shade as our outer V. Hopefully that will work out. I have Urban Decay's Born to Run palette, and they definitely improved in their formula because I'm not a big fan of this formula. And I think because I used the Born to Run palette before this, and I've actually tried Urban Decay's single shadow. I used to use some of their shadows as highlight. That's how one of the things I used to do is use shadows for highlight. Okay, I'm intrigued with Dark Horse, so we're gonna use Dark Horse. And what I'm going to do, I haven't used this glitter glue for such a long time. Pack that in. Ooh, pretty. Okay guys, hello everyone. I looked at my footage from before while I was eating because I got hungry and I look really super pale, so hopefully this looks better. I hope this looks kind of a more realistic representation of what my face really looks like, because I looked so pale, and I don't know if it's just a sunscreen or what's going on, but I already put foundation on and I look fine in person. So anyways, you know what? Let me go get my coffee. I need my coffee. I am getting cold. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I am back with my coffee. Oh yes. Keep calm and drink coffee. I'm so tempted especially when I go to Winners. Winners is like the TJ Maxx. I was gonna say TJ Maxx. Winners is like the TJ Maxx of Canada. We have Marshalls too, which is from the same parent company. Anyways, every time I go there, I'm like, I want to get a new mug, but it's like, you know what? No. No. And I think that's one of the things that I've been struggling with YouTube is now I have more reason to buy products, and I'm like, hey, you don't need to buy every little thing just because it's on YouTube. You can do things like this, like shop my stash, where you can use products from before and not go bananas on purchasing things. So that's one thing I've been struggling with, finding that balance. And even for scheduling and stuff like that. But anyways, let's continue on with our stash. So I obviously put lashes on, and now we are going to be putting the blush. Okay, so I had lots of blushes to choose from, but this is one that we got from, what was that? BoxyCharm. This pretty vulgar in the shade Vixen, and I'm like, I haven't used that one in a while, and I feel like because I'm back. I'm using this blush brush that we also got from And I know that's gonna be intense, so I'm just literally just applying just a tad bit and putting extra pigment on my hands. Gonna stop while we're ahead, okay? Yeah, okay, just wanna make sure it's balanced. Next on my shop my stash is, where was that highlight? Where did I just put it? Oh yeah, the Stila highlight. That, wait, let me just put this back. Okay, the Stila highlight that I absolutely adore. It's in the shade Kitten. And I think that will be perfect for today, just to add that little sheen I love. I don't know why I haven't been using this. This is such a beautiful highlighter kit that I regret buying. I just did it to support a fellow Pinoy, Bretman Rock, but because I think we have a nice, what do you call that? I can't talk. We have a kind of a cream highlight underneath. This would work a little bit better. Let's get our highlighting brush. And I will use this highlighting brush for this. I just wanted to say that I actually decluttered the highlighting brush that we got. It was so scratchy. It was terrible. I don't know what's going on, but I guess we can use, should Baby Girl looks, let's try Baby Girl. And let's see. Okay, that's pretty decent. Let's just kind of, just nothing bananas, just so at least I use this for a little bit longer before I give it away. Okay. You know what? You know what? I think I'm gonna go back to an oldie but a goodie. I actually got this highlighter from the Philippines. I've been searching for it. I think I'm just gonna switch to this because I really like this highlighter, and I think I'm just gonna switch to that. I really keep on giving that Bretman Rock a chance. It's just not my cup of tea, but that's okay. I like you, Bretman Rock. I just don't like that palette that you produced with Murphy. Next on the docket is, again, I haven't used this purple combination, this Maybelline New York and this Maybelline Color Stay. I purposefully brought this together so they match. And so I have not used this since last year. So you know what? Oh my gosh, I hope there's still some in there. There's no more. What the heck? What happened? There's no more product, you guys. Okay, what am I gonna do? The plan B. I guess I'm just gonna use this. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. What? Oh my gosh, guys, the product is stuck in here because when I try to put it back, it's not closing. Oh well, garbage. Okay, let's try our best. I don't like using this without a lip liner, but let's pray. Oh, my friend Andresa, shout out to Andresa, got this for me in New York when she went to New York, this NYX Cosmetics Metals Lip Cream. So I'll put that on top. Let's see. Okay, that's the end of Shop My Stash. In conclusion, I recommend shopping your stash so you remind yourself of the things that you love, which is, oh, by the way, I didn't tell you, I got a little bit of help from the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I used Jet just to deepen up the outer V. What else? I think that's about it. But I got a little bit of help. And yeah, it reminded me of this palette, how amazing it is, and how I should use it next time exclusively because it is super duper amazing. And yeah, I really recommend shopping your stash so you know what you have. And it reminded me of not to buy this. Formula is bad, but the shade is gorgeous. So I think what I'm going to do is keep this, and when I go to Sephora or Shoppers Drug Mart or NYX, perhaps I can try to dupe this shade because I really like that shade. I just need to get a liner, but anyways, it's really pretty. I like what I came out with today. And if you like me or you like this video, definitely consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified for my future uploads. And like this video if you like it, and share with your makeup loving friends. And I hope to see you in my next video. Oh, by the way, comment down below what are your surprising products that you haven't used in a while and you're like, dang, I should be using this more. Okay guys, that's about it. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.